guys, so this is my 11-week pregnancy update. Today I am 11.5 weeks pregnant, and I have a little list right here of just what I'm going to go through real quick, and if I didn't answer all the questions, then I answer them in the comments below. So I have never done this type of video before. Now I have done sit down videos, I have done update videos on Declan, but I was not doing YouTube until after Declan was born. So this is really new and interesting, and I will get the hang of it. Also, do you like my new sheets? We had a little fun. I'm gonna first start off with the past. About 3 years ago, I was told that it would be very hard and most likely impossible for me to have another child. So of course I've always wanted at least 3 kids. 2 I am perfectly fine with. I at least just wanted 1 sibling for Declan because I grew up with a sibling. So it was just one of those things that I did not want to hear, and I heard it and it really upset me, and it was really hard. And over the past 3 years, over the past probably about 5 years now, there have been losses, and it's just been a very hard time. And but over the past 3 years, it was really extremely hard. So, I started accepting the fact that Declan was going to be my only child, and that I was only gonna have 1 child. And there's nothing other than that. I started to, accept it, and I was like, okay, I can do this. That's fine. We'll make it work. And then this happened, and this this baby happened, and it was a shock. It was a surprise. Like I said, unexpected, but very wanted. It was just very unexpected. And I found out when I was 11.3 weeks pregnant, and it was crazy. I found out 2 days ago, and the only reason why we announced it so soon is because other people were trying to announce it, and this was one thing, we told friends, but it was one thing that I wanted to announce, and I didn't want somebody else to spoil my big news, so we did it quick. So the only symptoms I can think of this week are exhaustion, but I'm pretty sure that's just because of my iron, because it always seems like every time I get pregnant, my iron just drops. It's just my iron just drops really low, and then I can't do anything about it besides take iron. But then iron hurts my kidneys for some reason, so it's this big whole mess. Nauseous, it comes and it goes. It's only when I smell certain things. And then my biggest thing is I'm always hungry, but I go and make food and then I don't want it because it does not look good. So that's my biggest things. Like I said, I found out 2 days ago and wasn't even expecting that. We were just expecting results, and then that happened, and it was oh, hi. And I'll tell you everything about that in a second. Cliff's reaction was actually just like mine. We were surprised, we were shocked. We didn't know what to do. We just kind of sat there, and we were happy. We were just in disbelief, I guess. I am 11.5 weeks today. The baby is the size of a lime. I think, hold on. I downloaded an app because I'm horrible about these things. Yes, I'm 11 weeks, 5 days. The baby is as big as a lime, 2 inches, 0.3 ounces, and the countdown is 28 weeks and 2 days left. So I am using the What to Expect When You're Expecting app, and then the Nurture app. And the Nurture app, it actually says a little bit of different things. I don't know. It says the baby's size of lime. I thought it said something else. So, yeah. And then, how am I feeling about this? I am feeling perfectly fine with it. I'm excited. In a way, I'm really nervous because it's been about 5 years since I was pregnant with a child, and when this baby is born, Declan will be turning he'll be turning 5 a month after the baby's born. My due date is December 5th, I think, but since I had a C-section, I get to kind of choose the birthday, and I'm going to see if he will do the 3rd, but knowing my doctor, he will probably want it a week before that, so it'll be closer to Thanksgiving. The one thing I am craving is vegetables. I could say that because I did notice that difference was all I wanted was vegetables, and meat just wasn't cutting it. I did not want meat. Now I'm starting to get into it where I am starting wanting, like, I really want Philly cheesesteak right now, so that's probably what I'm cooking tonight. So yeah, off to how I found out. I found out on Thursday, and I had the yearly woman's exam the week before, and the doctor in this area said that he doesn't like to tell the results of anything over the phone at all. So we were gonna go back, and he said I could come back that Monday, but Cliff couldn't get off till that Thursday. So we were pretty much like, okay, well, we'll do Thursday, because I really didn't want any bad news again, because I was alone the first time and the second time, and I just did not want to be there alone, because I was expecting something like bad, I guess, because that's all that ever happens when I go to doctors. And we walked in and we went to like this little room, and it was just like, it's a normal room, but this one had an ultrasound in it, and I was kind of, what, this is weird. And then I thought, okay, well, they're gonna show me my fibroids or whatever else came up on the test, and I'll get into my fibroids on a different video, because right now my doctor's not sure how it's going to affect this child. I had some when I was pregnant with Declan, and they're not sure. When I go to my actual OB, he will tell me everything, and he's more familiar with everything because he was the one that diagnosed me the past 2 times with everything. So he will be able to tell me a lot more, and that appointment is June 2nd, so just hang on with me for there. But he told me, so I like laid back and I was like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. And then we saw this little thing, and the baby, sorry my fingers are dirty, we tie-dyed a bunch of stuff last night. This baby was just chilling there, and the first time I saw Declan, I was actually 16 weeks pregnant. So seeing a baby this size scared me because I had no idea what to expect. And she was like, oh wow, he's not he, but it's so little, like, oh my goodness. And I was like, oh god. And I was expecting her to tell me, like, I don't know, something scary, because like I said, we have had lost children before, so I was expecting to be like a lot, like 8 weeks or something. And then she goes, you're 11, or she did like all the measurements and stuff, and then she printed out that photo, and she actually printed out 2, so Cliff, or no, 3, because the paper wasn't working, so she printed 2 out for Cliff and then the glossy one for me, well, for us, because it'll be at the house. And then she did like the little not profile, but like looking, I guess, selfie in a way. And the baby got its nickname because it's doing muscles. I hope it focused. If not, I will also put the pictures at the end of this video. But Declan was in the room when all this was going on, and like I said, Cliff and I were just like staring, and then Declan is like, well, what's that? And Cliff was like, that's the baby in mommy's belly. And it's just like, and then I start crying, or like tearing up. And then like when the baby went like this, Declan goes, oh well, the baby's copying me, because Declan always does that. And so Declan was Baby Shark, was the nickname until we came up with Declan, and then this baby is now Muscle Baby. So the album on Facebook, the playlist for all of the videos of my pregnancy is Muscle Baby. Probably won't change that until the baby's born, and then it will have its own name. That's also something, we have no names picked out because we found Declan and I was like, perfect. We made our changes. We changed the C to a K for me. We changed his name completely to a different meaning, because if we would have left it with the C, it would have been Irish, and then with the K, it is actually German. And it was just like, oh god, and it was just like the perfect name, and I loved it. And then everything else just kind of fell into place, like Charles, that's just Cliff's family name for the middle name for the boys. And so this baby, we have no idea, like, it's just like clean slate. Like, we have a few things that we want to incorporate into the name, like the K, because that also goes for my mom. And it's just, we have so many options. But I think this is gonna wrap it up, because I also have to do eventually a 12-week video, and I'll probably do that sometime this week. It was just the perfect time to do it right now, because, or this video right now, because Declan is out with his grandparents and Clifton is asleep, so Cliff's not feeling well. So I will try and get a video with Cliff soon, and I hope this answered all the questions. If not, you can comment down below and I will answer them as the best as I can. And if I feel like it, I will even take your question and put it in my next video and answer it. I'll still write it to you, but I'll probably answer it, because I'm pretty sure some of the questions are going to be answered a lot. And if you're new, please subscribe below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my first pregnancy vlog. Sorry I keep looking that way, something keeps catching my eye. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it, because I never thought I'd have the chance to do this. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!